Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning. Brisk. It's thick boy season. I love it. I swear to God, there is something that happens in this type of weather. I love it. Smells fresh. It's clean. Look at the leaves. Look at the leaves. Look at the leaves. I love it. This is like why I moved to this type of area, like this time of year. It's just pretty. It smells nice. It's clean. Nobody's around. All right, but this morning we're gonna do driveway workout. My life is absolute fucking mayhem chaos right now. There is shit everywhere. We're shooting content for the new AAR release, the hoodie release. That is my favorite release of the year. I've traveled so many times in the past, like 6 weeks, that you can see my garage is a shit show. The yard is a shit show. I got fucking decorations up there. We have homecoming this weekend for Adeline. They're taking pictures here. I gotta make sure there's like a fucking fall backdrop. The video that we posted, back to bodybuilding. I love the fact that everybody is ready for some fucking hardcore bro split training. However, that does not mean we slack on the cardio. Like I was saying in the video, as I was doing the ruck out with the elk, I'm thinking, why can't I just like lift weights, eat steaks, and then ruck miles and like still stay in shape? Like in my head, the reason that I had such a hard time with it, the reason I was thinking of this, the reason I had such a hard time with like being in shape, I'm a thick boy. It's thick boy season. Like I like to eat. It's something that I just love to do. However, like whenever you see the guys on Instagram that are like running miles and all this, like you see them with their fucking super lean stomachs with their shirts off, and like that's what I envision someone who runs miles. Like they're lean but they're still muscular. They're like that happy medium. And like I'm just thick, dude. I look like a jacked SpongeBob running with like a little bit of a belly, like a little bit of the fucking goods moving and stuff. And like you just like that's not the most sexy thing you're gonna see on Instagram or TikTok or whatever the fuck you're watching. I'm like, Seth, you run, you're like fucking SpongeBob, and you're a little thicker, and you got the titties bouncing and everything, and they're muscular, but it's not the most sexy thing. I'm like, that's okay. I like who I am. I'm a thick guy. I like being in shape. I like eating tacos on a fucking Tuesday with the family. I like lifting weights and being big. That's who I'm gonna be. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are like, you know, I need to find a way to stay in really good shape and still on the weekends be able to go and enjoy a burger and stay on my diet during the week and feel good about my life and what I'm doing and pursuing whenever I want to pursue something and take like 4 months or 16 weeks and get in shape for a show or do a cut for the summertime and look good. You still need to be able to have that happy medium balance of being disciplined enough to do your cardio in the morning and find a program that you really like making a part of your life. So that's what I'm doing. And this morning we do driveway workouts. We do hard stuff. It's a little chilly in the air. I got my fucking sick new jacket on that I love. The base camp jackets are some of my favorite jackets because it's the perfect thing to just throw on in like 50-degree weather down to like 30-degree weather. And once it's below then, you need a Sherpa. We have black, orange, and camo. I love it. So with these morning workouts, all we're doing is 45 minutes of mayhem, okay? I think it's super important to be in good cardiovascular shape. I don't think you're gonna lose your fucking gains. You're not gonna lose your gains from doing cardio. You see me do enough driveway workouts, I'm never gonna stop doing them, but this is replacing my 45 minutes of stepper, and I do this because my heart rate gets way higher. This is like being, the fuck did I say the other day?
It's like anaerobically aerobic?
That's what it was. I was anaerobically aerobic. Like, dude, how many things we say on these videos that it's just like trying to sound somewhat important of things.
Right.
To be aerobically anaerobic or anaerobically
It's
aerobic.
like, what the fuck?
It's like, how about you just fucking train your balls off and stop being such a pussy? Like, how's that sound? Sounds like a fucking plan to me. Like, that's the fun thing, though. You're supposed to want to be like, I just want to be jacked, be strong, and be able to fuck my lady for an hour at nighttime and still be in shape. Functional and fuckable. But I want to have like jacked shoulders and meathead stuff. Like, I think that should be every guy's goal. You trying to sneak away? Say hi, everybody. That's Emmy the monster. She's a phenom. All right, you have a good day. Love you.
I got my car.
I'm not getting in there.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Life is good. And as you can see, why I need to keep my ass in shape when you have a woman that's 10 years younger than you and a bunch of young kids. The reason we all did this was to feel good about ourselves. Looking cool is part of it. We're still gonna be functional and fuckable, okay? But not nearly as much. I want to do bro split. I am really into it. And fortunately, in my life, I'm able to kind of control my own schedule as long as I do my shit in the morning and I have my time in the evening. I got great. My life is set up for success. With these workouts, these type of morning workouts and the crazy intense cardio that I'm going to continue to do, once a week I will be doing a ruck 7 to 10 miles with my pack on. Every week I'm still going to do that. I'm going to sweat my balls off. It's going to be over the top intense. I'm going to do 45 minutes of cardio almost every morning. One of them is going to be switched to a driveway workout where it's anaerobically aerobic. Is that what I said?
I think so.
That's what it is. I firmly believe that being in good cardiovascular shape will add value to your gains in the gym. I just believe it. Whether it's scientific or not, I don't give a fuck. It works in my head and I like it. So therefore I'm going to do it. But I think it's also very good for your health to be able to get your heart rate up and then control it with your breathing to bring it back down. Love this shit. I fucking love it. Crisp air, sweating, a little chill. Lungs burning. Little fucking... You don't gotta be the most handsome son of a bitch. Being you is fucking perfect for it. Just being a fucking hard-working son of a bitch. That's the most beautiful thing about lifting weights and working out, is that you don't gotta be like dead sexy. You don't gotta be handsome. You don't gotta be the smartest. You just gotta be exactly who the fuck you are to the best of your abilities. Be the hardest working motherfucker you can possibly be. That's it. Look at what the fuck I'm doing. I literally built my career off of just working incredibly hard. Oh look, I'm gonna do 10 sets of 10 on squats. What happens if I did 20 sets of 20? How fucking dumb does that sound? But then whenever I did it, it was effective and it worked. It doesn't really seem that stupid anymore. Everybody tries to overcomplicate things on the internet to try and make them feel important, rather than just break it down for you on a simplistic standpoint. I'm not doing anything fucking groundbreaking. I think most of you have figured that out by now. I just paid attention to what others did. I paid attention to my body, and then I did a lot of shit that was really fucking hard. Most of the shit that was really hard that I did, other people don't like doing. And that meant do it more, motherfucker. Just be the best motherfucker you can be, and it will work. And you might not have that six-pack right now. You might be working a little bit of junk in the trunk. You don't have that fucking, look at the fucking obliques. And look at Seth's split calves. You might not have none of that shit right now. Who gives a flying fuck? Work for it. I'm never gonna be fucking 25-inch, thin-waisted, fucking sleek and sexy, 6'2". That ain't fucking me, dude. I'm gonna be meathead Seth. It has to stay functional and fuckable so I can play with my kids and fuck my very beautiful, sexy woman. These workouts are intense. I'm an intense motherfucker. This scene right here, like this is the end of my workout. Feel good, ready to start the day. But this shot of what I have here at this property, this will get me. It lets me know that everything I'm doing and everything that I question in my head throughout the day, maybe at some point or another, at a low point, anything, it's all worth it. You know, my motto in life is you don't have problems, just more work to do. I at one point in my life had a problem. My ex-wife was full-blown fucking heroin addict and was doing some really fucked up shit, and there was some really bad things happening in our life. My kids were going through something that they shouldn't. Our livelihoods were at stake. Their livelihoods were at stake. And it was ugly. It was horrible. And at that point in my life, it didn't matter what day of the week it was. It didn't matter if it was Monday, Sunday, fucking Wednesday, Friday. And none of it mattered because that problem was taking over my life. It was chewing everything up. When we got through it, I was like, that was a real problem. That was a problem in my life. Like, and nothing mattered. Like, I wish Sunday scaries were my problem. I wish that was like what I had to worry about. And whenever I was going through it at that same time, there were other people going through other things in their life, and it helped me realize like how fortunate and blessed I actually am to have fucking Sunday scaries. Because there's people out there with real problems in the world. There are people out there that wake up and then their child is going through a debilitating disease. Their fucking 5-year-old comes down with cancer. Their 6-year-old is diagnosed with leukemia, and all of a sudden, your fucking project that's due for work on Monday, dude, that ain't a problem anymore. Like, you don't have problems, just more work to do. Your Sunday scaries aren't a problem. It's just work. You just go to work. Everybody's got to go to fucking work. If you don't like it, fucking change it. You don't have problems. No problems, just work. And when you do have a fucking problem, then that's whenever you're fucking, when it is a character defining moment in life. Whenever problems arise, like it's gonna, that problem, that issue that is going on in your life is gonna define your fucking character on who you are and the type of motherfucker you actually are. And whenever I was going through that shit in my life, like I knew for a fact that was like, I started feeling, I'm like, I can't even think straight. This is a character defining moment in my life. This period right now, what's happening right now is going to define who I am in my life. I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do shit for 6 months. I just worked my fucking balls off to make sure I could be the baddest motherfucker I could be for my children. And fortunately, we made it through it. And that's why today I speak like I do, I think like I do, I talk like I do. I say, you don't have problems, motherfucker, just more work. And whenever somebody is going through a problem, whenever somebody's kid does come down with a debilitating disease, whenever you see something like that occur in somebody's life, that's whenever you, the good motherfucker that you are, step up and be somebody for them. Because in my life, whenever I was going through all that shit, there was a select few people that were always there at the most perfect time in my life. Whenever it wasn't, we weren't even supposed to meet up. We weren't supposed to fucking see each other. At that given moment, they just showed up and were there to talk to. They were there for me whenever I needed someone just to talk to. They didn't give me any fucking money. They didn't give me anything but their time and an ear to listen. And it did wonders for me. One of those people was Dave Murray. And I love you, Dave. If you can do that for people in their life, or be somebody whenever a charity comes about, like we did for Zoe, that's whenever the good shit in life happens. And me, whenever I see this fucking view and what I have in that fucking home right there, it's not a fucking mansion. This is our family home where we are raising our kids on our fucking family compound with cool shit, the chickens, the pool, the back porch, the driveway workouts, the ones that my kids run up and down with me and Hannah on Sundays on. This is our home. I've worked very hard to get this. It's important to me. There are people in the world with real problems. And sometimes they'll happen to you whenever you least likely expect it. It'll fucking take you by storm, and it'll help you gain a little perspective on how fucking unique and special life actually is. And the most important thing about all of it is to be you. Unapologetically. 100% yourself. The baddest motherfucker you can be. Whenever I see this view, that's the shit that goes on in my head. How fortunate I am. And I will work my fucking balls off to continue to create more opportunities for my family, the people that work for us at Axe and Sledge, All American Roughneck, Just Work, Elegance Elite, like everything. And you all are a part of that. That's why these videos and young Aiden here is making it all happen, so that you know that some fucking half a degenerate that just has a fucking big heart and a ruthless desire for cool shit will show you that you can do it. We have the new All-American Roughneck fall release coming. It's the hoodie release. So, a little bit about the hoodie release. So back in the day, whenever I was single dad, I was just doing anything to make ends meet. I fucking love the fall, like fucking love it. Like, dude, you see me like in my head with everything. I'd always get a new work hoodie in the fall. I would buy a new work hoodie that I would work outside in the yard in. It just made me feel good, because at that point I was a little down on myself, and a new hoodie that I got to work outside, cut grass in, just made me feel good about myself. So that is where the hoodie release and the fall release comes from. It's something that means a whole lot to me, and I think that this is probably the coolest fall release that we have done per the colors and a couple of the new items. Bob and Nick have slaughtered the colors. This is our new flannel jacket. It's like the harvest flannel. I fucking love colorways like this. It's an insulated flannel jacket, true fit to size. by the way. The built on tradition thing is something that Nick and Bob have heard me say over and over and over again. It's something that I hold pretty close to me. That's probably for another 15-minute talk from me, but built on tradition is the motto that we have going forward with this release, just because I believe they're super important to families, and it's something that we need to hold true to ourselves. If you do have a family or you plan on building one day, the traditions that you hold in your household mean something someday. Because right now I am a father of 3 children. We're raising our kids so that they have a nice place to grow up in and they have opportunity in their lives, because it's bigger than just me. It's bigger than just my children. The environment that I create for my children today will translate into their children going forward. And their children will be my grandchildren, and which I hope to see one day, so that how I raise my kids will translate into how they raise their kids, and so forth and so on, and understand how important having the Feroci name is, and what I have stood for, and what my father has stood for years. So I believe that it's very important. And also pass down family heirlooms and recipes and Sunday fucking family get-togethers. Very important to me. So that built on tradition, even if you don't have any traditions in your household, doesn't mean that you can't create them and you be the beginning standpoint for these things going forward. It's very important. But the other thing that you guys see me wearing right now, this is another performance shirt that we've done. This one, last one we did the light performance shirts. This is the All-American Roughneck performance shirt, which is 92% bamboo and 8% elastane, which means it's even more stretchy, okay? And also it has a tighter, more of a form fit, because this is designed to be an underlayer for work, for training, and for hunting. A lot of the merino wool and bamboo. Those are 2 materials that are designed for them not to hold the stink. So antimicrobial, anti-stench materials, so that way you stink, but the shirts don't. If you work outside in the cold, doing construction work or anything like it, this is a phenomenal base layer. Keep you warm in the cool, and then whenever it's a little cooler outside, it also is breathable, so to make sure you stay cool in the heat. This isn't a rubber, this is called applique, from what Bob and Nick tell me. So I was like, when we were designing, I want something that has that no problems, just work vibe. So we put no problems, just work in the applique on the shoulders. On one of the shoulders.
Right side.
There it is. They do a good job with cool designs. Very subtle, sleek, phenomenal shirt. This is my colorway. There's drawings of me with things I do where like you'll see like this shitty fucking stencil and then like the colorways and what I want. I'm an orange guy. They put the orange accent sledge embroidered right on the back of the base camp jacket. We did these last year. Phenomenal jackets. Again, the rubber patch. Look at this fucking thing. I love it. We did the negative space within there. Great job, Nicholas. The orange pulls. I love it. And then, because I can't help myself, we did the Dead Earth camo on the inside of the seam for this jacket. Morning, Jay.
Morning, boys.
This hoodie is the hoodie of the release. Not because of any over-the-top designs or anything like that, but because of the fucking material. It is so ungodly soft. It is the plush fit. Right there, plush fit. It is so fucking soft. It is unbelievable. Like, you just want to get naked and rub yourself all over it. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. Get the woman, she won't have a bra on, she'll have her titties all over there. Too far. But this is the hoodie. Everybody who has touched this hoodie, females and males, have all been like, fuck me. Very soft on the outside and crazy soft on the inside. The plush fit. And again, Nick and Bob did the applique on here. Gender neutral colorway, because we knew the females and the males, it's like a grayish bluish vibe. Dude, it's so fucking soft. It is ungodly soft. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this position doing shit like this. Every fall, we do a scenery shirt where some type of scene that Bob will create will be in the words of something. So for us this year, the Hunt, Live, Explore slogan has become the slogan for the past couple releases in this kind of year of hunting, because I like to hunt, but we also have a ton of people that live out west that do a lot of hiking, you know, going into the mountains and appreciating nature for what it is, taking the pictures, going places with their kids and their family that's just beautiful scenery, but they're not killing animals. Notice the colorway again, the orange and the yellows and all the cool shit. My kid's helmet, we make him wear this outside doing everything except walking now. Classic AAR shirts, needed to do those. We have a bunch of other shit too. It's scattered everywhere. The rubber patchies. This release is October 12th, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ton of cool shit. Use code SETH for 10% off. And we have a ton of very cool giveaways with this release. We have coffee mugs, and then we also have candles. These candles, they're fucking awesome. I am a basic white bitch, and I love candles, and I love coffee. I love everything about the fall season. You guys can tell I'm in it. But we did candles. At the beginning of the year, we set them up so we'll have 4 candles, and the slogans on the candles, like on the labels, all have some type of fucked up saying, and they all smell great, so that you'll be able to burn them in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bathroom, in the bedroom. Those are the 4 candles that we have coming out. So they are giveaway items. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys go check out allamericanroughneck.com for all the details going forward. If you're not part of the newsletter, go get part of the newsletter so that you can see everything occur. This Sunday, October 8th at 8 p.m., we will drop the blog, which will show absolutely everything that we're doing, along with all the giveaway items and how to do it all and be a part of it all. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. Thank you. Keep being good motherfuckers, and lay one on her and let her know you love her.